This beautiful Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is about to receive the full treatment from Approved Detailing. Stay tuned to see just what we're going to do. Welcome to our design room where all of the fun begins. So you've just seen the car having its full detailing to make the paint as perfect as possible before we put the PPF on it. Even though this car has come straight from a dealership, there still will be a little level of detailing we need to get any light scratches, swirl marks before we actually put PPF on the car. And that brings us to the PPF itself, which you guys know we are using XPEL Ultimate Plus. We are the Middle East's largest XPEL certified facility, and this is Wendell, our designer. Now, hopefully you can see the most SVJ part of the SVJ if you were to recognize it straight away. That is the rear trunk, and you can see even that is pre-cut. So no need to remove badges or panels, although ironically, of course, you need to lift the trunk off to do this particular car. But we're gonna go out and see that now. But yeah, Wendell is basically doing the designing there. He's using the XPEL software, but then he will modify the templates to kind of wrap the film a little bit further around the edges if needed, and then it's cut by this machine. So it's completely precise and a lot of precision goes into that. So now let's go out here. Back to the car itself. Now it looks like a little bit of organized chaos. In fact, let me show you over here first, because it's chaotic, but it's organized. This is another part of the car. So this is part of the template that the guys are working on. So you can see there's so many parts of the car, even, you know, the parts of the spoiler. Actually, there's a lot of parts of the spoiler. You can see spoiler everywhere. So it's just to give you an idea of just what goes into it. And the guys are currently working on the rear here. So you can see, if you come around to this side, this part is pretty much applied. And where is the seam on this part, Kuya? Where does the part end and finish? Finishes here, right?
Yes, this.
So this part is really complex. So of course there has to be a seam somewhere, but we'll always hide it. And I promise you, if we didn't tell you it was there, then you wouldn't know it was there. So you've got a seam all the way along here, which I can feel, but you guys can't see. Maybe I can show it there. But once it's put together and finished, you will not tell, as I said. And I think it's perfect timing that we're about to put on a door, Rolly.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's roll the tape forward, no pun intended, whilst Rolly and team remove it from its backing. And then we're going to talk again in a second. Right, so now you can get another idea of door piece, and you can see it's distinctively SVJ with the door handle cut out there. And with this car, as we say, we don't remove any badges or panels. So you will see that there's a cutout there for the wing mirror. Now, we could, if we really had a request from a client, remove the wing mirror, therefore removing the seam there. But of course, most people with a car of this caliber, if it's not necessary to remove the part, then in my opinion, why would you? So I'll always advise against that. And again, if you're not looking for the PPF from Approved Detailing will be so flawless that you won't even know it's there. In fact, you might have an idea because you'll see how shiny this car is compared to a similar car that doesn't have PPF on it at all, because you're going to see the scratches and swirl marks build up, but you won't on this film. Why? Because it's self-healing. And in fact, shall I show you how it's self-healing? Let's check it. You guys know how much I care about our client cars, right? That's why I'm gonna scratch it to hell and show you just why you should have PPF. You ready? Okay, come and see if you can focus on this. So the guys are just doing the main body of the car, but I'm going to show you on the wing mirror. So this is an exposed carbon effect, and hopefully you're going to be able to see. I'm going to pop this metal brush and show you the effects of PPF. You ready? Can you see that? Okay, right. Now, I have our glamorous assistant, Christine, here. Christine, can we have the water? Now, this is hot water, but we're fortunate to live in a hot climate. So actually, engine heat or the heat of the sun simply is gonna make it so your car does not suffer with these scratching and swirl marks as would build up if your paint was fully exposed. Let's go, and I'm gonna show you what happens. Beautiful blue Lamborghini Aventador SVJ is ready for the road. Why? Because it's protected with XPEL Ultimate Plus at the Middle East's largest XPEL certified destination. If you liked our videos, let us know what you'd like to see next time when we PPF the cars. And please remember to like, share and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye!